Today I'm in New Orleans, the Big Easy. And while this city wasn't quite made for monsters, it was clearly made to feed them.
It's sweet, it's spicy, it's absolutely delicious.
I'm salivating like an overweight Labrador.
My name is Braun Strowman. I make a living wrestling for WWE.
If you can't tell, I like my carbs. It's time to feed the monster.
It can be a tough job,
The ring just exploded!
but it has its perks.
Gonna need a bigger table.
Because when you're a monster like me,
I know my way around the kitchen. I didn't get 350 pounds by accident.
there's no better way to see a new town than to eat your way
Holy cow, this is good.
through it.
Come on.
From hidden neighborhood gems
What's something that I have to have?
to legendary world-renowned kitchens.
I have goosebumps. This is beautiful.
You can't fully appreciate a restaurant unless you try it all.
I'm supposed to pick a favorite, and y'all ain't making that easy.
That's why I order everything on the menu. New Orleans does so many things very well. The brass bands, Mardi Gras, the French Quarter. It's a melting pot that proves when you combine different influences, the outcomes can be incredible. For example, I came to New Orleans for a tag team match.
The Big Easy's home to Friday Night SmackDown. Our main event, Damian Priest and Braun Strowman, tag team action.
And while my partner and I have different styles, the results, well, they speak for themselves.
Sold to heaven! And the win!
But what ultimately makes this city one of my personal favorites is its food. New Orleans famously brings together French, Italian, Spanish, and African influences that have been simmering for centuries. From gumbo that warms your soul to po' boy perfection. And after a grueling match last night in front of over 10,000 screaming fans, I think I deserve to treat myself. And when you're 355 pounds, that means all the tasty treats you can get your giant hands on. And when you're in New Orleans, that means po' boys.
The royalty that is behind me, Parkway Bakery and Tavern. They've been slinging out some of the absolute best po' boys in New Orleans since 1911. Is an absolute must stop. I'm glad we're here. It's time to get inside and get these hands on something good to eat.
Po' boys are synonymous with New Orleans culture. They embody its resilient working class roots. Today, the competition for the best po' boy in the city is fierce. The word on the street is that just like me, one spot stands head and shoulders above the rest. So today, I'm tasting Parkway Bakery's po' boys to see if they measure up.
What's up,
How you
bro?
doing? Braun
How are
Strowman,
you?
very nice to meet
Justin
you.
Kennedy, pleasure to meet
It's
you.
such an honor. And look, man, I was told this is an absolute must stop before I get out of town.
This is it, man. You can get a lot of po' boys in New Orleans, but Parkway Bakery is where you get the smackdown of po' boys.
You've heard it right there from the man himself. We're about to lay the smackdown on some of these po' boys. Chef, what's the chance I can get back there and see how one of these bad boys is put together?
You look like you can eat. Let's get to work. So this is where we feed the city, man. 8 to 80, young, old, rich, poor, they all line up to get their po' boy sandwich. And it starts with the New Orleans French bread. Give me a whole loaf,
Hey,
man.
wait 1 second, though. I feel a little out of place. What do I got to do to get one of those hats?
Oh, man, you got to get one of these hats. I don't know if it goes to bronze size.
For normal humans, let's see if it fits. Oh, and then does that already break it?
It's all right, man. Look, look. Just fit it.
There we go.
Fit it on there. Get it around there. I got you. Right there. You on, man. You on.
We on. Let's go. All right.
All right. It started off in 1929 during the height of the Great Depression. That's how our big city sandwich formed. The main way to get around the city of New Orleans was the New Orleans streetcar, and those guys weren't getting paid, so they striked. And some former conductors, Beanie and Clovis Martin, had a grocery store when the hard times hit. They said, come to my grocery store, show your badge, we'll feed our poor boys. And the first poor boy sandwich was fried potatoes and gravy. And what it's turned in today, it's like a way of life, like walking your dog in the morning or going to church on Sunday. Everybody has to have their po' boy fix. Po' boys are supposed to be sloppy, so it don't have to be a piece of art. The sloppier it is, the better it is. Next thing, you run some lettuce down that top. 3 fresh sliced tomatoes, some pickle.
Oh, look, there's some fresh shrimp right here. Coming out of the hot tub. This looks good. How many shrimp do you think you fried, Dave? 300 pounds. 300 pounds of shrimp. That's almost me, a shrimp.
You're welcome to eat on the line.
Oh, my God. Holy cow, those are good.
That's it. So the first one I'm gonna make on this side is the roast beef. This is a 100-year-old recipe. And this is slow roasted chuck. People usually use chuck to make hamburgers with, grind it.
Yeah, ground chuck, yeah.
If you cook it low and slow, it falls apart and all that fat turns into flavor. And so then I lay to bed these Louisiana shrimp, right? And then I top it off with a little brown gravy.
Ooh, brown gravy. The gravy, I guess, is a byproduct of the pot roast.
Yes.
Take the reduction down to that, blend some flour, and there's some other spices.
That's it, man.
Throw a little love in there, give her a little slap on the behind and put it on top.
Put it on top. That's the liquid gold. If you didn't have that gravy, it would not work. So this is the Parkway Surf and Turf. The next one you're gonna make is that Louisiana fried shrimp. Look, the portion is put it on until they fall off.
Let's see how many I can stack on here.
We're gonna spice it up. We're gonna put a little Creole barbecue sauce on it.
Ooh, that's hearty.
What's in here, amber beer, rosemary, thyme, Worcestershire sauce. And you cook that down till it's almost a syrup. And when it turns into that syrup, you start slowly throwing that room temperature butter in there and making a sauce. We just run that down there.
Ooh. Oh my God, that smells so good.
There's a festival in town, the Po' Boy Fest. And it's a serious competition with serious judging out there. You gotta go out there with something crazy. So we come up with this right here, the James Brown. And it's award-winning 2018. I believe it's the same year WrestleMania was in town last time.
I believe that's when I
New
won my
Orleans.
first title, Tag Team Championships.
Welcome to WrestleMania!
So here we go. It's the same thing as the roast beef, but it's barbecue.
Ooh.
Same thing. You lay that shrimp to
All right,
bed
let's
on
come
there.
on in there with some of these shrimpies.
Then I'm gonna come back around with this barbecue sauce. You know what the secret is? Grape jelly.
Grape jelly.
It turns it into candy, and that's that hot sauce mayo. And just run it down. Get it all over the place. Yeah, you got it, man. You've been around the kitchen once or
I
twice.
know my way around the kitchen. I didn't get 350 pounds by accident.
This is what makes it. You take that pepper jack, you char it up real good. The James Brown, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's absolutely delicious. And you're about to have this,
I'm
man.
salivating like an overweight Labrador.
You go have a seat, big man, and I'm gonna bring this to you.
That's service. With a smile.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I came to New Orleans for a tag team match.
Damian Priest and Braun Strowman, tag team action.
Great tag teams have members that complement each other, support each other, and most importantly, aren't afraid to take chances.
Big Braun just took both of them out.
But can the same be said about the ingredients in the famous Po' Boys at Parkway Bakery? I've been told they're the best in New Orleans, but there's only one way to find out.
That butter-based barbecue sauce that's on there is so good. Look, I'm 2 bites in, and I totally see why there's a line wrapped around the building. If you come to New Orleans, you want to eat Po' Boys, this is where you come. I ain't had nothing that can touch this. So that's the chuck roast, pot roast on the bottom. They don't skimp on the portions, the shrimp falling all over the board. None is just shut up and eat it.
Bam. That's it, huh?
Wow.
I call it a poor man's steak and lobster, man.
Well, my soul feels rich eating it. And on to the award-winning James Brown. Look at that. Look at the layers in that. Come on in here for a close-up. Get in here, right up in here. All right, now back up, back up, back up. Watch this.
Bam.
Holy shit.
Whole different
There's
sandwich.
literally a battle royal in my mouth going on right now with all that, with the different flavors, the different textures, all that stuff. You get the shrimp, you get the crisp, you get the sweet of the barbecue sauce. Man, no wonder this thing's winning awards.
Well, look, this is what we do, man. This is New Orleans culture you can eat.
Proof's in the pudding. The proof's in the po' boy.
Now, if this was my only stop here in New Orleans, I'd power through and put these po' boys down for the count. But I've still got another stop to make before I leave town, and I'm pumped to be in the French Quarter to check out Napoleon House.
This building has been here since 1797. Napoleon House has been serving locals and tourists alike. We got to get inside and see what I can get my hands on today. See, 1797, they didn't build people like me back then, so we got to shimmy on in here.
This place is known for its history, its connection to Napoleon Bonaparte, and most recently, for its food. Which is why I'm here specifically to try everything on the menu.
Chef Chris?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well, Braun Strowman, how are you?
Welcome to
Thank you,
Napoleon
sir.
House.
Thank you for having me. It's truly an honor. I can only imagine if this place could talk the stories that it could tell.
It's pretty incredible. You know, it's a National Historic Landmark. Napoleon House has been the center of the French Quarter for over 230 years.
Looking around this place, seeing all the signatures on the wall, makes you feel like you're a part of history. The name Napoleon House actually comes from 1821, where the mayor of New Orleans allegedly offered the apartment to the controversial French general and exiled emperor Napoleon Bonaparte. The name stuck, and since 1914, this place has been serving a mixture of Creole and Cajun food with an Italian influence. That little guy never made it here, but today, the big guy has. And let me tell you, he's hungry.
Looks like good, huh? Anything catching your eye on that menu? Buffalo's really good.
Muffaletta salad, muffaletta sandwich.
Hello, hello. How are y'all? All right, what do we got? Uh-oh, bachelorette party. Can I get some beads? Can you get that over my giant melon? All right, here, I'll let you get you a squeeze in return. Oh, that's a pretty bold statement. What are y'all eating today? Is that a croissant?
A skinny chicken croissant. It's actually really good.
Ooh, I like a good croissant. That's as French as I can get.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm torn because it all sounds so good. And I have this problem when I go out to eat about making up my mind because I'm very indecisive. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want everything on the menu.
To really understand what Napoleon House is all about, I've ordered everything on the menu. Today, that's about 15 items. The muffaletta is their most popular dish, but people also rave about their jambalaya, pork chop sandwich, and seafood gumbo. The only way I'll be able to pick a favorite is to, well, try them all. So while I wait for my order to come out, I'm gonna sneak into the kitchen and see how one of their most popular dishes come together. And if I'm lucky, I'll sneak a little taste.
All right, everybody, guests in the kitchen.
How's everybody doing?
Meet Russell Bitter, my sous chef. He's gonna make one of our signature dishes.
Russell, very nice to meet you, sir. Chef, what do we got here? I see a big tub. We got some ingredients.
We are making olive salad for the muffaletta.
That's your signature dish here,
Yes,
right?
it
Correct.
is.
The muffaletta sandwich is a New Orleans original. They're typically made on an Italian loaf, layered with ham, Genoa salami, Swiss, and provolone cheese, served cold and topped with a tangy olive salad. And for many, that olive salad is what makes or breaks the sandwich. So I'm excited to see how they make theirs at Napoleon House.
First, we add our peppers, bell peppers, and celery. Help yourself, man.
All right. I'm pretty handy with the steel around here. Watch this. Nice. I'm more than a pretty face. Not really. See, now I'm talking crap and I'm struggling, jobbing out to this
You
bag.
see that, huh?
Not like I did last night when we put that whooping on Sola Sikoa
Hey.
and Jacob Fatu.
Here we go. We have some pulverized artichokes. That's going to give it the gooey kind of base, you know?
Kind of like a binder then. In there.
Yeah. Capers, pimentos.
You can smell it. It's very aromatic. That's
Okay.
not even a word.
Okay, add the chickpeas,
All right, coming in with the big old thing of the chickpeas.
and then we're going to add the vegetables. We got a little oregano, salt and pepper, vinegar, and olive oil, extra virgin.
I remember when I was that one day, just a couple years ago, you know.
So let's get you some gloves, and we're gonna mix this initial.
You got gloves that are gonna fit on these mitts? All right, you got some.
Mine are pretty.
You got some.
No, mine are close,
you
man.
You got some nanner skinners on you too, though. Fat hand in a little glove.
Just mix her up, buddy. Get it all mixed nice. There you go.
Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Look how pretty that is.
Isn't it pretty? And then we got some pickled veg, jar of olives. Loving it. And now you go mix this, and that'll be our final product. Oh, yeah. Look at it.
Bon appetit. Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Just instantly just whack right in the face. I'm ready to see what this is like on top of that sandwich. Contrary to tradition, Napoleon House toast their muffaletta sandwich to serve it hot and melty. I'm gonna taste everything on the menu today, and I'm thinking this sandwich is gonna be hard to beat. Smell, just, I'm ready. Chef. Somebody's gonna need to come rub my belly. Help me digest this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I came to New Orleans yesterday for a tag team match. And having won that, I'm celebrating by tasting the town. I'm at Napoleon House in the heart of the French Quarter. To do this restaurant justice, to truly know this local institution, I had to order everything on the menu. And that's exactly what I did. But picking a favorite might be really hard. Look at the beauty in that. I'm a big croissant guy. If you can't tell, I like my carbs. I gotta start with the muffaletta being it is their signature dish. Chef, how do I go about this? I just grip it and rip it?
You would cut it, but your hands are big enough.
This thing's the size of my effing head. Look at the muffaletta just got these hands. Bump, bump, bump. Chef, moment of truth. Oh my goodness. Just an absolute explosion in your mouth. You get all the salts from the deli meats, that olive salad right on the top just super kicks you right in the tongue.
Super kick!
The bread on the top, toasted to perfection, the cheese melt, everything. Holy shit, pardon my French in the French Quarter. This is a damn good sandwich. All right, I've been eyeballing this boudin sausage. Oh, wow. Holy cow.
It's a beautiful thing.
I think I almost swallowed that hot dog whole.
You got gumbo, brother.
Gumbo and homemade potato salad.
Yes, sir. A lot of people in southern Louisiana, they eat potato salad, they just put their gumbo over the top
Really?
of it. They won't put rice in their bowl, they'll put potato salad in it.
Come on.
Now, come on, see?
Come on. Who thought of that?
Louisianians.
Slap hands. Wow. I would have never in a million years thought to put potato salad in gumbo, but I'm glad I did because I would 1,000% order this. Bodybuilders, strongmen, power lifters, y'all know about this. Another absolute Creole staple, red beans and rice, smoked sausage. You want to get big and strong, you stuff some beans and rice in you, you're gonna grow. I can't stop eating this sandwich. It really is so unbelievably good. So, like, I'm supposed to pick a favorite.
Yeah,
And y'all ain't making that easy.
good. I like that. Love seeing people eat it, enjoy it, and just have a smile on their face. You know, it's a beautiful thing.
Speak the gospel, my friend. Food talks to your soul. It brings people together. Look at the conversation we have. Look at everybody in here having a good time. This is what it's about. Get out, live, try something new. It's really a really hard toss-up because everything's been so good. If I have to narrow it down to one, I'm gonna have to go with the muffaletta, their signature dish. It's no wonder it is what it is. It's why it's famous here in the French Quarter, New Orleans. I think I did pretty damn good.
In a tag team match, when you can't go on, you can tag your partner in. But I don't have that option today. And I can't eat another bite, so I'm tapping out. The Napoleon House delivered in every way possible, in the best way possible.
Cheers to new friends, good food, Mardi Gras, in the heart of New Orleans. Cheers.
The food was absolutely perfect. The staff, top-notch. And just being in the historic building makes you feel a certain way. And now, the only thing left is to get my name up on the wall. Because I want to be a part of this place forever. I came to New Orleans looking for a fight, but I didn't realize I'd make so many new friends. I've expected the food to be pretty good, but I wasn't prepared for just how amazing it would be.
From the incredibly creative po' boys at Parkway Bakery to Napoleon House's muffaletta sandwich. Holy shit, this is a damn good sandwich.
New Orleans, you treated me well. I may be moving on to the next city, but I'll always come back here for seconds. Ready to make new friends, find new food, and work for more beeves.